Hey there, friends. Let's talk about something we all experience, life's curveballs. You know, those unexpected challenges that pop up out of nowhere. Those moments that test our strength, our faith, and make us question everything. It's like driving down the Pacific Coast Highway on a sunny day and bam! Fog rolls in, visibility drops to zero, and you're left feeling anxious and unsure. But here's the good news. Even in the thickest fog, the sun is still shining above the clouds. And just like that California sunshine, God's love and strength are always present, even when we can't see them. The Bible is full of incredible stories about everyday people, just like you and me, who faced giants, overcame adversity, and emerged stronger on the other side. And the best part? Their stories remind us that we can too. These weren't superheroes or mystical beings. They were people with flaws, doubts, and fears. What set them apart was their unwavering faith in God. They understood that even in the darkest nights, He was their guiding light, their rock, their anchor in the storm. So buckle up, my friends, because we're about to dive into some powerful stories of faith and resilience, stories that will inspire you to face your own challenges head-on and emerge victoriously. Let's start with Job. Talk about a guy who got dealt a tough hand. He lost everything, his family, his wealth, his health, everything except his faith. Can you imagine? It'd be easy to get angry, to question God, to give up hope. But Job, despite his pain and confusion, held on to his faith. He declared, "Though he slay me, I will hope in him." Job 13:15. Then there's Joseph. Talk about a roller coaster ride. Sold into slavery by his own brothers, falsely accused and imprisoned, he could have easily let bitterness and resentment consume him. Yet even in the depths of despair, Joseph chose to see God's hand at work. And you know what? God elevated him to a position of power and influence, using his experiences to save countless lives. And who could forget David? From shepherd to slayer of giants, David's story is one of courage, faith, and resilience. Remember his battle with Goliath? Everyone else saw a terrifying giant, but David saw an opportunity to glorify God. He declared, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." 1 Samuel 17:37. These are just a few examples of the countless men and women in the Bible who faced unimaginable challenges, yet emerged victoriously because of their faith in God. Their stories are a testament to the fact that no matter how dire the situation, with God on our side, we can overcome anything. You see, it's not about avoiding the storms of life, but about learning to dance in the rain. It's about finding the strength, the courage, and the resilience to keep going even when we don't understand what's happening or why. As it says in Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." So how do we tap into that strength, that unwavering faith that helped these biblical heroes overcome their giants? It starts with a personal relationship with God. It's about talking to Him daily, pouring out our hearts to Him, and trusting that He hears us, He sees us, and He's got us. It's about immersing ourselves in His Word, the Bible, Apocrypha, Book of Enoch, Book of Jubilees, and the other lost book, finding comfort, guidance, and inspiration in their pages. It's about surrounding ourselves with a community of believers who can pray for us, encourage us, and remind us that we're not alone in this journey. Remember Peter walking on water? When his eyes were fixed on Christ, he walked on water. But when he focused on the wind and the waves, he started to sink. The same is true for us. When we keep our eyes fixed on Christ, on His promises, on His unwavering love, we can overcome any obstacle, we can walk through any storm. Faith without action is like a car without gas. It's not going anywhere. It's not enough to just believe. We have to act on that belief, even when it's scary, even when we doubt, even when we don't see the whole picture. So my friends, let's face our giants with the same unwavering faith as Job, Joseph, David, and countless others who came before us. Let's trust in God's plan, even when we don't understand it. Let's keep our eyes fixed on Christ, our anchor in the storm, and watch as He calms the seas and leads us to victory. Because remember, we are here on purpose, with a purpose, for a purpose. Please remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Stay strong and be blessed.